Hello guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Chief Dog 74 and let's get into this one. So today guys, we're going to be doing Zandvoort Dutch Grand Prix, new one out this time, and I'm feeling confident about this one because I've done a couple of races on it in between on online and stuff like that, as well as last time when we were doing was it last? I think it was last time where we were doing the championship or the invitational event. Of course, so if you did miss the last episode, it's up on there now again. Of course, I had that mistake that I made, but it's now all fixed. We're all up to date, and we'll be doing a new video, and you'll see this one new. And the pit stop challenge is out as well, so have a look at that one while you're at it. But we've got some money to spend. We've got a new sponsorship to get, and of course we scored points last time. If you didn't watch the last episode, seems like we have a press interview as well, so I reckon we should probably upgrade the engine, because that's definitely a key component of our car, and it seems like we may be going a bit more slower than usual, so probably the build time is what I'm going to go for here, because obviously the quicker it's done, the quicker we can rank up. Unfortunately we did have a part failure, so let's just go by that, and it should come in for the next race, I believe. So, you know, a bit disappointing, but nothing too tragic, I guess. We've got this major one which would get us in front of Renault and almost in front of McLaren, so I reckon we should do that one. It's only got 29% failure chance because of course we've been pretty nice to chassis of recent. Engine, I suppose we could upgrade, but of course we don't have the points at the moment, so we've just got that minor one that will come in before this race, and we also have that major chassis one that will come in just after the Spanish Grand Prix, which is after this one. So yeah, that's all nice, but let's have a look at some of these sponsors. During a race, you know what, let's go for it. We'll do this one because it's pretty yeah, it's reachable. I reckon we could get that one done. Let's just quickly add it to the vehicle. Where is that? There you go. We'll go over into there, and I'll just get the controller to do this one because it's a bit harder. Where's this going? On the rear wing, I suppose. I suppose we could have it there. That one will stay. Ooh, we could put it on here. No, actually I'll put this on here instead. And here is we'll put this one again, and then here we'll put this one. So there you go, there's the car all in its glory. New sponsors on in the different locations, and I'm pretty happy with that. So let's just go to the activity, see what we can do. So we could do some durability stuff, but that would lose out. I suppose Supply HQ Tour would give us some good pieces there. We could do driver promotion, and suppose we should give the powertrain a bit of love and do that. So let's just advance time. Obviously we've got that thing done,
As we continue
the
to increase
upgrades
our
done,
acclaim, more
and
potential partners become willing to work with us. We can now approach an additional sponsor from the corporate tab.
so yeah, I already did that. But let's have the press interview and see what Will has to say about our team.
Thanks so much for the invitation to your HQ. Let's have a little chat about the team's performance this season. Do you see your relationship with your second driver being long-term, or will you be looking for someone else if you're successful?
So this is actually kind of an important one, I suppose, because I was thinking hopefully at the end of this season I'm reckoning I should get Lando Norris, because and we'll try and save some points near the end of the season. Suppose this one is best deserving of it.
Would it be safe to say that in terms of team orders, your career comes first in your team?
No, just like I suppose our teammate isn't necessarily doing as well as us, so no team orders are really required. But yeah, no, nothing
Will your
on
team
me.
be going for the Constructors' Championship this season, or just for points?
Let's say this one's probably best.
Your team's been picking up points fairly consistently. Do you think you'll be able to become a challenge to the top teams in the future?
So already after just one race of getting points, we're now consistent. I suppose we should try and big up the sponsor.
What are your predictions for your team going into this season?
I reckon one of these two over here. I suppose we should go a bit safe for this one, but we'll see what we can do.
Well, thanks a lot for inviting us here. It's been fantastic.
So there you go, interview done. We got a bonus from our sponsor as well, our main one, so pretty happy about that one. We'll see how much they're giving us for saying kind words about them, but yeah, overall good start.
I'm worried about our cash reserves. They're pretty low, and we might have to start shutting down facilities.
So that's a bit odd. I thought we were pretty good on our money. Yeah, I suppose our outgoings are slightly less than, or more than our income, but that was because we bought that upgrade. So I think we'll be doing just fine, and if we get these 2 ones that overtake 5 drivers, complete a race with no DNFs, then you know I think we'll be I think we're fine. I think we'll float through this. But yeah, let's go to practice, and oh, actually let's just quickly roll through these, see how much like income and stuff we get. We got the upgrade done and good, so that's brilliant. We're up to 1 million now, so let's just quickly have a look at finances now. and yeah, minus 50 to 564k. So I think we're just doing just fine. So yeah, I'll see you after practice and into qualifying. So I'm back. I've done the first or the practice sessions, I suppose, and looking to be sunny qualifying and a cloudy race, and I'm gonna go back on there, and nothing new between that. We've got some more points, and I'm thinking that the ICE really needs a boost, because it's already on 64% wear, and I don't want to have to keep struggling with that, so we're going to get it that upgrade on nice and early, and no other upgrades to get as of now, and we're not going to bother with the engine just yet. So yeah, we've got the internal combustion engine starting to get some help there, I suppose, and because yeah, you can just see, like, look, 65% there, and also the turbocharger starting to have some wear of 62%. So we'll have to see whether that'll make a difference in qualifying or the race, but let's just head to qualifying, I suppose, and see where we can come. So then, track dry, of course. Tyres are going to be the same throughout, and it's time to get out on track, I suppose. We'll just do a flying lap, and we'll see how we can do. I'm alright with this circuit, but the corner that we just went past back there, just about 2 corners ago now, I am starting to have some trouble over there where I go really wide on the exit, so I'm hoping that that doesn't affect us, but that was a bit of a horrendous corner. Hopefully we don't make that mistake in qualifying. But of course we've got this really long slanted corner. Sorry if you can hear my dog. He's a bit excited, I suppose. But we start off the lap. Max, the favourite here at Sandport, set the fastest lap. We'll see where we can come in terms of placement. So right, first sector, at least for this section anyway. This part is quite smooth. That wasn't necessarily the best I've done for that, but we should hopefully be alright. Again, I go really wide on that corner. I'm going to have to try and nail that down, I suppose, later on or during the race. Hopefully it doesn't make me lose some positions or whatever. I don't think it should. I think it's sort of regular. We'll take that corner much better this time. This corner has been taken quite good. As we go around the last corner here, then a really slanted one. Activate DRS, and we come across the line in P3 at the moment. But of course, all the other cars are also having to do their laps as well. So we'll see, like, once the high-end teams start to pull out their laps and see what they can do.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Bottas, Hamilton and Max Verstappen. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
So we're back and we're in P11, just behind the McLarens, and it's kind of like a, I don't know, like a friendly duel, I guess. You've got the 2 Mercedes and 2 Red Bulls and 2 Ferraris, 2 Racing Point, then the McLarens, then there's kind of me just sectioning off, both Alpha Tauris, and it's a bit of a checkerboard thing, and our teammate in second to last. So I don't know about our teammate. I suppose he's kind of just a placeholder at the moment. I would like him to do better, but I suppose we've got to put in the money as well, and it's still early days, so don't think any championships are going to be held high at the moment, but yeah, let's get on with the race. So yeah, we ahead in the rivalry. We're level 6 on the acclaim for us, so or for our team. So good news all round, but we'll see what the race can bring. So yeah, just back here then, and well, it's just kind of really sunny, I suppose. There's nothing too much change. We lead our rivalry 13-8. Our R&D progress at the moment is steady, and I reckon if AlphaTauri don't start putting in some more upgrades, we're going to be overtaking them in the upgrades, so always nice to see there. ICE though, it's 66%, so game reckons 100 laps until it's busted, so I reckon probably next race it's going to be time to switch components, because well, they're all really worn, and I reckon after this race, especially since it's 18 lap one, so one of the longer ones, I definitely think that we're going to start to feel that trouble with the power unit. So you know, we may get a little bit less power this race, but we're just going to have to hope that we can have enough power to stay in front of the cars. But on to the race then, and as usual I'll be doing post commentary for the race. So hello guys again. Yeah, slight technical problem. I've just done the race, but it hasn't recorded, so that's just really great. I'll show you a theatre part in the moment, like the highlights, which I suppose it gives you a bit of an idea of what happened, but it wasn't particularly anything high end or what I was trying to convey, so a bit disappointing there, but it's kind of the best I got, I suppose. So yeah, that's nice. I'm hoping to do another video this weekend, or not this weekend, this week, to make up for it. And you can just see there Spain showing. So even if I could just retry the race, I would, but no such luck there. I suppose that's just how the cookie crumbles, I guess. But the theatre gives you some idea of what happened. Of course, we qualified P11, and we actually finished in P7. So that was our best result so far, but it was really the first half of the race that was the one that showed the most. But we had 5 red lights, I suppose, and it was actually a pretty decent start from us until we kind of got blocked off by Carlos Sainz, Stroll and Perez, and they actually have or Sainz and Stroll actually have a collision, or like a small graze on that first opening lap. We do eventually pass Sainz, and it doesn't actually show this, but he has a failure of some sort and has to retire later on in this race. This was when I tried to pass Perez, and Stroll just came out of nowhere for me and kind of just hit me on the side pod there, so I was a little bit tense after that. I thought, oh, I kind of lost 2 positions here. That wasn't really the best move, and I've got these 2 McLarens on the back of me. But it's lucky enough that we make the move on Stroll there. He almost actually pushes us into the pit wall. So again, another tense moment, but we do eventually get past him. And I don't know what it is about Racing Point, but we somehow are able to catch up to them. I almost just rear-end Sergio there. So that was again another astounding moment, I suppose, but we do get the move done on Sergio round the outside, and we go onto the inside, or back to the racing line, I suppose. Cars ahead did their pit stop, so we were in front of Vettel for a small bit, and we almost go off into the barrier there, so that was kind of close for us, and I kind of didn't want to fight Ferrari there, and that's kind of just like the abrupt end, I suppose. At P7, Norris was actually pressuring me quite a bit throughout the race, or especially after the pit stop as well. So you know, that was all fun and games, I suppose. He got close, I'd say about 500th of a second, but he doesn't pass us just then. I think it's 500th of a second, I can't remember. 500 or like 0.500 seconds, but I do just go over to the My Team, show you what did happen in terms of the team performance there, and you know, like the points and how our car's looking and stuff like that. And we'll get to that in just a small bit. But yeah, it's not ideal, but hopefully I'll make it up with the next race at Spain, which it's one of those, I think it's like one of those tracks where it was like last year's game, 2019, that's kind of where stopped doing the career mode. Of course, that was because I wasn't recording as well, so it had that factor, but also the factor that it wasn't very well, it was on the PC, so I didn't often go on the PC. I was usually on the PS4 or whatever, so that's kind of why. But looking ahead, there's not too much time in between Sandoval and Spain. That's probably why there's no upgrades due in between that area, but rather after Spain, where I reckon there's a bit more of a larger gap there. R&D tree has stayed exactly the same. The facility upgrade, of course, happened. You saw that. We have 71% on the ICE, and that was a pretty horrific moment there. I reckon next race it's time to switch, or if not, then perhaps drag it on for just Spain, because Spain doesn't actually have too bad of a run down there. But standings, we're exactly the same, just a bit more points ahead. There you can see the number 7 for where we came at Sandoval there. No trophies yet, of course. We lead the rivalry 17-10. There was an interview of Claire after as well, where there was quite the odd comment, I suppose, and you got the placement there as well for our team. But yeah, car's looking okay. Power unit not so much, but that can of course easily be fixed. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I suppose. It's a bit disappointing that you didn't actually get to see the onboard of the race, but I thought I probably should show something rather than nothing, which is what I did there. So it's a bit annoying, but suppose if you did enjoy this qualifying and start and highlights of the race, then hit the like button. If you like all my content, remember there was the pit stop challenge and the Chinese Grand Prix, which went a bit more smoothly on the recording side. Then make sure to hit the subscribe button there to go the extra mile, the extra victory lap, whatever you want to call it. Comment below on anything I suppose you enjoyed in qualifying, perhaps in the race where the TV camera got it best there. But till then, it's been Chief Dogs Only 4. Bit of a sad note, but there you go, how cookie crumbles. But yeah, I'll see you next time at Spain.